I'm in the mood. Woo! Sleep is for billionaires. Woo! Yeah, I'm in the mood.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ropafadzo Dambire, and here we talk about story time, we do vlogs, and basically anything else. But wait, guys, I really think that we forgot to do something. Yes! How could anyone forget? We forgot to do the introduction song. I mean, what would this channel be without an introduction song? Do you want to do it with me? I think you want to do it. Yes, I really do think you want to do it. Come on, let's do it. Fire! Yes, guys, I'm so excited to be here as always. And before I start, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking your precious time to just listen to me. Your support goes a long way. I thank you for all your comments, for all your likes, for all your shares. I'm really grateful. And before we begin, as always, as per tradition, I'm going to do the shout outs. Yay! Shout out to Shiril Chidembo, Melika Sena, Kunda Zimba, Isabella Notando, Tamara Makanza, Shalene Mupita, Riza Levantino, McDonald Hart, Miss Pookie, Crowley the Great, Rita Prudence. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot. So, as you can tell from the title box down below, today we're going to be talking about boyfriend drama. Yes, you asked for it, and I'm giving it back to you. Today we're going to be talking about boyfriend drama, and it's a university edition. Yay! Okay, so let's get right down into it. Okay, guys, so really there's not much to tell. Reason why I actually was a bit what's the word I was skeptical about putting this out, because I was like, is there really much to tell? Like, is there really? And I'm still in university, and this might actually be might be about people who are quite close to me, and people will be like so you decided to just put your whole life in front of everyone to know, but okay, anyway, I'm gonna try and be as honest as I can about this, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so boyfriend number one in university. This was in 2017. I was in my first year and first semester. Whew, guys, I'm there, and I think if you've been watching my videos, I told you about how when I got to Namibia the first year, I was like, what's the point of coming to Namibia only to talk to Zimbabweans? Like, guys, I was that girl, that Zimbabwean girl who didn't want to talk to Zimbabweans. I was just like, never. In fact, my friends in first year, I had a Namibian friend of mine called Margaret, and I would play with this other Chinese friend of mine called Lil Fei. So these were like my two friends. These were my two buddies around campus. You would not see me on campus with anyone else apart from Margaret and Lil Fei. So my life was basically with those guys, and it was from home to school, from school to home. That was basically my life in first year. Anyway, so besides Margaret and Lil Fei, I would also talk to this I thought those guys were pretty cool. Like, they were about 5 or 6, and it was a mixture of some Namibians, a Zambian, and I think there was one Zimbabwean also. But I like the way that, they were just people at university, and they were from different nationalities, which means they would also get to practice their English, and not just speak in Shona or any other Namibian language or a Zambian language, which is pretty cool for me. So I would also talk to them if my friends, Margaret and Lofe, were not there. Those were the people that I would talk to. So I then met a guy, let's just call him D. I met a guy called D, and he is Zambian, okay? And he was part of this clique. So guy was like, I like this girl. So he told his friend who happened to be Zimbabwean, and since he was Zimbabwean, we usually would, when we would see each other, sometimes we'd talk in Shona and be like, that type of thing. So this guy came up to me and he's like, you know what, my friend likes you. I'm like, which friend are you talking about? He's like, the Zambian D. I'm like, D, really? Like, he's so cute, and I think I like him too. Like, really? I'm like, yeah. Like, okay. So D could drive. He had a nice car and he lived close to home. Because I lived in Pioneers Park and he lived in Pioneers Park too, but like at Monteleone. And so this was just like a walking distance from where I lived. So D decides he goes, you know what, I'll accompany you home today. I'm like, really? I was like, yeah. I mean, I drive and we live in the same wood, so why not? I'm gonna accompany you home today. I'm like, I gotta ride home. See, it's just like things. Anyway, why I also liked him is we're going to the same church at that time, which was Emmanuel, and he was studying engineering. I was like, oh, mama got me a guy studying engineering. And he was so cute, and he was Zambian. I mean, talk about internationality dating. I'm like, mama. So I was like, and he drives, guys. It was just like a bonus, man. Anyway, so on this particular day, it's like, okay, cool, I'll accompany you back home. So I get into the car and we are taking a different route. I'm like, okay, so where are we going? He's like, no, it's a surprise. I just want to take you somewhere. So he took me to this place that is near Grove Mall. It should be Simabasia if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, if it's not it should be Simabasia. I hope I'm correct. Anyway, there's a place which is really near to Grove Mall, and at this place, when you go high up in the suburb, there's this place that at the highest top of that place. Like, when you go to the top, you're driving up, but like through the suburb. When you get to the top, you're able to see the whole view of Windhoek, and it looks amazingly beautiful. So he took me there and he stops. And so I was seated at the other side of the driver's seat, And then he, what do you call it? He makes the window go down. And then he goes, can you look at that beautiful view outside? And I look at it and I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. And he says, it looks like you. I'm like, boss! And he's like, I've got a question. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, ask. He's like, will you be my girlfriend? I was like, honey, I wish you had asked earlier. And then I'm like, yes. Okay, that happened in my head. I'm like, yes, I will be your girlfriend. Okay, fair and fine. First week, this guy was so amazing. He would come home, he'd bring chocolate, guys, and my love for food, and no one loves random visits than me. Like, surprise me. And when you surprise me with chocolate, surprise me with food, they will be happy, guys. I was happy. And he would visit, and sometimes he would take me to school, sometimes he would drop me off from school. It was just really cute and amazing, until 1 month down the line, guy goes offline. I'm like, where is he? Where is my guy? He goes offline and we start chatting through Facebook. So I'm sure if you've been in a relationship whereby one of you doesn't have a phone anymore and you have to communicate via Facebook, things just begin to get hard. So communication became hard, and I was like, okay, still we'll still see each other at school. So I was like, I'm gonna see him at school, so it's okay. And until one day, I get a text message on Facebook, and he goes, Hi, I've been thinking about our relationship a lot, and I've just come to the conclusion that we should stop dating, and we should stop dating because since I'm an engineering student, in a year after this year, I'm no longer going to be at this campus, and I might probably go back to Zambia, so I don't see this working. And okay, it was true. I mean, all engineering students at our campus, they spend the first year at the main campus in Windhoek, and then after that, they leave for another campus. So, but I was quite sure, I mean, if we're in the same country, I mean, we can work things out. And this was just still earlier in the year. We're in July. So we've got time to know each other, time to trust each other and everything. So why not, give it a shot? And I'm like, so you just decided that you're going to end this without consulting me. What about how I feel? He's like, no, I've already come to the conclusion. I was like, honestly, I was hurt. And what I did not make it okay either. So after that, you remember the Zimbabwean guy who came to me and asked me if I liked his friend? Wow. I decided we decided to date for a week just to make this guy feel, like crap. Yes, I dated his friend for a week, but we can't call it dating, can we? I mean, it was only a week, guys. It was only a week long. It wasn't dating. We had fun for a week. So imagine I was dating the other friend for a month, and then the next week coming with another guy. I'm sure people are like, Ropa, what are you doing with your life? Anyway, I'm not so proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And if I could take back anything, I feel like that was very childish of me, and I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, second boyfriend. I was in my second year. And I can't believe I'm about to talk about this. Okay, I was in my second year, and I'd gone to get my medical aid. So whilst I was there, I met this guy. Let's call him B. If you know, you know. So I met B at Trust Co. It's a center for medical aid, and we started talking, and he was really nice, and his English was on point. Like, oh, and he looked guys. Okay, for me, firstly, I feel like something that really gets me, like, oh gosh, it has to be the way you treat a lady and the way you talk to me, and the way you talk in general. I don't like people who talk using slang and whatever, shorthand, whatever people do when they're talking and it's just not proper English, I don't like it. And then his smile, and let's not talk about how handsome he was. Anyway, he told me that he was in his first year, and I'm like, I'm a whole second year student. There's no way I'm going to date a guy in first year. No way. And then we didn't even exchange numbers that day. So after that, after we talked and everything, he didn't ask for my number. I didn't take his. We went home. I then met this guy. Okay, he claims that he saw me again at a shopping center called Baines Shopping Center, which is in Pioneers Park, which is where I lived in first year until second year. And I didn't see him there. And then the third time, we bumped into each other on campus. So when we bumped into each other on campus, I was like, hi. It's like, hi. And then he goes, tell me, are you always wearing blue and white? I'm like, why do you say that? Like, well, do you remember at Trust Co when I met you, you were wearing blue jeans and a white top? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I saw you at Baines, you're wearing blue jeans and a white top. And of course it was a different top, but I was like, okay. And then today you're also wearing blue and white. I'm like, it must just be a coincidence. Like, come on. It's like, okay. And then anyway, I actually think that I'm the one who asked for his number. So I asked for his number, and then we started talking. And then he started coming home because he also lived close to where I was staying, in Pioneers Park. It was like really a 5 minutes walk to my place and to his place. So we started, visiting each other, and before we knew it, okay, wait. Can you rewind? So yeah, at that point, we were visiting each other, hey. But then before he had come and before I'd met this guy, I was friends with this guy called N, and we were really hitting it off, and he was staying in Namibia. And I really thought this guy was going to be my boyfriend because he loved God. He loved God. He was an amazing person. And I just really thought, Lord, this is the guy that I've been waiting for. Because when I came to university, I was like, God, I just want that one person who I can grow with for the 4 years that I'm in university. But yeah, that never happened. Anyway, so I thought this was the guy I was going to spend the 4 years with. And then this guy suddenly tells me, no, I have to go back to Zim. I can't continue my education in Namibia. So that was like a low drop for me. It was just like, Lord, why? Lord, why? And because of this, the simple reason that I thought there was going to be something happening between me and this guy, I could not, even though I was talking to B, the guy I met at Trust Corps, I could not fully like give him my feelings and everything and be like, like give him hints like, guy, I like you. So it was only until then that I was like, okay, but there's an equally good person in my life who looks like he wants to have something in my life. So he wants to have a part in my life. So why not give him the chance? So he asks me like, Ropa, what is this? And for me, I was like, why are you asking me what is this? You are the guy. You're supposed to tell me, to let me know what is this. You're supposed to give the direction in the relationship. So if there's any guy out there who perhaps likes me or likes any other girl, I feel like what is this is not the right question to ask a girl. Like, you're the one who's supposed to give the direction in the relationship. So tell a girl that, no, Ropa, I like you. Or Rose, I like you. I want to, date you. I want to get to know you more. etc. That's how it's supposed to be. Anyway, so I'm like, I don't know what it is. And then he goes, I feel like you're holding back because there's someone in your life. And stupid me, I responded, yeah, no, before I met you, there was this guy called In, and I thought we'd date, but no, what he's now moving back to Zim. So yeah, I mean, anyway, this guy is like, okay, whatever. So we continued talking and everything, but he never asked me out again. And he came home at 3 a.m. this other day, and he goes, Ropa, I feel like I have to give you space. I've heard that if you love someone, you have to let them go. So I've decided to let you go because this is clearly not working. I'm like, guys, on that day, I'm like, no, I love this guy. I want to be with this guy. I really like this guy. I'm like, no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, I literally woke up at 3 a.m. just to see you. So why are you doing this to me? It's like, no, I just came here to tell you that. So he went. I got home. I wrote a long message to Ian. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. Whatever was happening between us, I decided that it should come to an end because anyway, you're in Zim. I'm not good at long distance relationships, whatnot. Anyway, and I've also found someone who really likes me. Yeah, whatnot. That was not cool. But anyway, that's what I did. And I'm really sorry, Ian, if you're watching this, that was not cool. And I know I hurt you so much. And I'm sorry. Let's go back to B. I then took a screenshot of what I had sent to Ian. And I sent it to B. I'm like, look, this is what I just did, just to show you how much I love you. Like, I want to be with you. There's no one else that I really want to be with. And I'm so sorry that it took me this long. And it took me a walk at 3 a.m. for me to come to this realization. So we started dating, and no, I can't say we started dating. We guys. So we continued seeing each other is the right word. Well, he was the most amazing person, honestly. He would come home with chocolates. We would spend time with each other. We would he was just an amazing person. You know, when you're in a happy place, when you just know that I'm happy with this person. This was where I was with this person. And we were in this situation for 9 months. And I say situation because I think what went wrong in this relationship is we didn't come to a point where we actually said that I'm his girlfriend and he's my boyfriend, and it wasn't stated. You know, I feel like if I'm going to be in a relationship, then I want to know that I'm your girlfriend. You ask me out, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, so I know that, look, I'm your girlfriend. So for me, it wasn't official. I did not know where I was standing with this guy. I knew that, of course, he shows that he loves me, and he never ever said I love you, Ropa. Like, he believed that, okay, look, and then I love you, like, I know that I love you, and I'm going to show it in my actions. There's no need for me to say I love you, and I don't want to say that when I don't fully believe, or I don't know, whatever thing that he was thinking, but he would never say I love you, which for me was very frustrating. I mean, I want to be told that, Ropa, I love you, Ropa, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me, because I'm a hopeless romantic, guys. I really am. And also, number 3, we wouldn't go out. And I'm like, why is it I'm in my second year and you're in your first year? Is it that you're ashamed of me because I'm older than you? Or like, why is it that you don't want to take me out? Why can't I see you beyond your place or my place? I want to know you out of your comfort zone. I want to know you when you are without your friends and etc, to just be the two of us. But I never got that from him. So these were all the things that were building up over the 9 months, and I just stayed there because I felt happy. But I felt happy because I was with him, because he made me happy. But all these things also were adding up to my insecurities and the things that I do not feel happy about in this whatever relationship we were in, until it got to a point whereby he thought I was cheating on him, and that was not true. You know, people just always make up rumors. Zimbabweans, guys, they'll anyway, I'll not get into that. People will always make up stories and etc, but I was not cheating on him, and he still decided to sort of give me a second chance after he thought that I was cheating on him. But after the second chance, I was still not happy about all these things that I had mentioned before, like how he was not taking me out, how he did not say I love you, how I was unsure about my stance in this relationship, about who I was in this relationship. So later on in the year, I found a text in his phone between him and a girl, and I assumed they were dating or having a relationship. Basically, I thought I was being cheated on. Well, he said he wasn't cheating on me and everything. And this text was pretty deep, guys, but I'm not going to get into it. And the irony of this, when I found the text, the girl actually called, and yeah, it was a whole story, guys. After that, I really felt hurt because I'd given my time, I'd given my energy into this relationship, and I just thought it felt like it had been thrown back into my face. So after I found this out, I talked to him about it. He denied everything. After he denied, I decided to block him on WhatsApp. I deleted his number, and this was around October. So we're going home for the holidays, and I went on the holiday. It was the hardest holiday of my life because I was so emotional about this breakup, and I still loved him. And what was worse is I felt like he did not make the effort to get back together with me, to clarify things, etc. So it was hard. It was the hardest 3 months of that December holiday. Anyway, so After that, I've been single since second year. I didn't date anyone last year. I'm now in my fourth year, and yeah, that has been that's all about my boyfriend drama. This was pretty long, guys, and I'm so sorry. I know I talk a lot. I do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Mwah.